and a very warm welcome from your host Verbal Kid, broadcasting to you from Kronos. These are the Kronos Wars. What happened recently? Well, we didn't have a dull schedule. We had Immoral Thieves, we had Six Slitzes 2 times, we had War and Glory, Omega Labs, we had a fight against Golden Goblins. Well, let's say they brought a gun to a knife fight, but we didn't matter. We had a war against Pino Banditas and one against Clantanemo Bay, which we won in a 113 against 110. It was a quite even breakdown. They had one Town Hall 11 more than we did, and we had 2 Town Hall 10s more than they did, so it was quite even to start with. We had excellent Town Hall 9s again, but I've got so many 10 versus 10 to show you that I won't show you the Town Hall 9 attacks, but some people did great. Kevin did a fresh one, Your Mama did another 100%, Pink Floyd did a 6-pack. Well, what does that say? That say there were 2 easy bases on the Clantanemo side, and he got him. Philip Bronx did a 6-pack. No, just kidding, Pink. 3CPO, Energetic, he did a 6-pack, and we got 2 more when I scroll up. Zephyr did nice, Snake got another one, and Darth Revon and the Homebreaker, they both got 6-packs. Very nice. If your Town Hall 9s don't do their job, don't triple fresh, then you've got a big problem. But we got Town Hall 9s which are, actually more in shape than a few weeks ago. They really stepped up. We worked on that. We worked on Town Hall 9 bases, and this was a normal war, but when it was in no dip. I've seen wars in no dip, not clearing 9s again. That was about a year ago I saw that for the last time, but I've seen it again. This is an attack, a 10 versus 10 by Lord Vicious, our British friend, I think. He's going in with a loon attack, a suicide hero La Loon. As I told you in the last episode, there are some people who can do a loon attack. This looks fairly a lot like the last plan I saw him do. It was a base. I think it was a similar base. He uses about the same tactic. Then he will deploy his queen now at the cannon over there. And the queen will take out the 2 air discs before the Clan Castle comes out. Clan Castle on Town Hall 10 is mostly hounds. I think this will be no different. Let's see. When is he going to deploy the queen? Why is he waiting? He's going to deploy the queen now. Why did he wait? Well, no matter, he waited. He's not going to use his ability after. He's only going to use his ability after the air dev goes down, because he doesn't want to loot a Clan Castle. If not necessary, he takes out a bomb tower, takes out some more dev. Very good. And now 2 skeleton spells for the enemy queen. Last time the enemy queen went down, this time she didn't. There's a bar left over there from the king. Yeah, well, he does about the same as the last hit he did. Very nice. Then it would be 2 haste right now, yeah, or a rage. Didn't bring a freeze, so let's see what these loons do. Good loon deployment, and some loons will come from the Town Hall now. Yes, they will. Loons travel to the Inferno Tower. Look at the enemy queen. Enemy queen is targeting those loons. He should drop the skeleton spell right about now. And he does. He does drop the skeleton spells to keep the queen busy. Queen's gone. When you drop your skeleton spells too early, what I used to do, well, I do a lot of things wrong. I did that before. And when you do that, you've got a little problem, because then your skeleton spells are useless. The queen just walks away, or the death, which surrounds the queen, usually surrounds the queen, will kill the skeleton traps. And he's got a lot of loons left. Again, he did a nice triple the last war, and a nice high hit rate the last war. Nice percentage on those bases, and he got one again. Very well done, very well done. And I think he likes this base. He likes this setup, and I think he will get it more often now. Very good hit. From here on, it's all clean up. And as I told you, the Town Hall 9s performed excellently, and when they perform excellently, you can let them scout the Town Hall 10 versus 10 early in war. You've got time to make your plans, you've got time to discuss them, and then you get a lot of 10 versus 10. We got 7 this war. 7. We thought No Dip League would make us stronger. We didn't even participate in No Dip League yet. But we practice a lot of 10 versus 10, and if you go in a war early with your Town Hall 10s and get a few Town Hall 10 versus 10, well, that's mostly a war winner. This is Spartan, and I told you before, when he joined us, he taught us actually the hogging of a Town Hall 10. Tried to take down an Inferno, I think with a suicide king and queen, makes a little funnel. Well, doesn't look that easy, this funnel. Curious how he's going to do that. Well, he's got 4 bowlers, he's got his king and his queen. A golem, what's in his Clan Castle then? Clan Castle consists of hounds or more bowlers for his funnel? He's going to jump. Where Oh, he's gonna deploy it. The queen takes down the town hall. Bolos clean up over there. The golem goes in, protects it. You would expect a mortar over there, but there is a cannon, so the cannon won't hurt anything because of the damn the wall breakers. Don't take the wall, so he has to figure out what to do with his jump spell. I think he would apply this jump spell, yeah. Not to the Inferno. Will the Inferno go down? Well, he's got a free, so one Inferno he can take care of. But can he take care of the next one? Queen almost dies. Clown Castle comes out. It consists of Hound. When the Loon goes down in the poison, then it's going to be no problem for this raid. The Hound can just survive. Because the Queen is on the outside, she will not target the Lava Hound. And the King. The King goes to the Inferno. Immediately buffs on. So the Death targets the King and a few bolas and what's left of the Golem over there. And he deploys in. Yeah, well, you can see now the heal spells get maximum effect. Really maximum effect from the heal spell like that. All the hoggies he sent in are alive except for the few who stepped on a spring trap. We did this raid before on another base, and the spring traps were placed so damn good that he couldn't get it. But he got this one. Again, this heal is maximum effort. The Teslas go down, and this is very OP. And well, this was very early in the war, very early. Ooh, damn, there's a giant bomb over there, but, well, the hoggies are healed completely. He's got 2 archers left, and from here on it's only clean up. The enemy king is going down now. That's always a bit of a risk, the enemy king. And, well, as we know from the Town Hall 8, well, we all battled in Town Hall 8. You could get a whole raid messed up by the king still staying alive and killing the last few hoggies. And as you can see, the Lava Hound, well, can just stay alive, no problem. Leave it in the base. I think that's the reason, one of the reasons why these kinds of hits are so successful. Number 19 wasn't a dip as well. It was Mr. B Empire. It's a new account by Spartan, and I think he did a loon raid here. Loon raid, it's a very symmetrical base. How is he going to get this one? A walk this time. Wizzy over there just for funneling the queen, letting the queen go from 9 to 6. Oh, could be a number. It was a song. Queen from 9 to 5. Queen is 9 to 5. Well, the queen's under heavy fire. He deploys his king over there for funneling to get the queen in. Wall breakers do their job. The queen does go in. Well, he's got 5 wall breakers left. Should deploy a raid spell right about now. Gets the X-bow. Has to get the enemy king, but will he get it without a poison? Enemy king tend to hit the queen so hard she will be killed if she is under one more death, but she was not. King's still alive in the south. He's got 5 wall breakers. He deploys them in 2, 3, yes. That wall goes open. Will the queen go out again? The queen will go out again. Queen will go out. And does he wait? No, he can't wait. He can't wait until the last air dev goes down. Can he? No, he starts his loons. And the queen will take it down in the end. He uses his queen ability. Queen will stay alive. Queen will get the air dev on the 6 o'clock. Well, it's 5 o'clock. So it was from 9 to 5. Yeah, well, very good. 2 hay spells, 2 rages now. Damn it, those died early. Damn it, the loons at the queen side died early, but the 2 skeleton spells get the enemy queen, and it's all loons from now on, but all blowers are still in place, and there's a whiz tower very heavily attacking the loons over there. Will the loons stay alive until the Tesla goes down? Yes, they will. And the other loons are past the air dev now, and the queen walk got the other air dev. This was a very nice plan, mate. Very nice. Well, the blowers are there, but it didn't do shit. They didn't do anything. Very good. Yeah, well, they did do the first thing. The loons went down at the queen. They hurt the queen a lot, and he had to do 2 skeleton spells for the enemy queen. Queen still at full health, a very lot of minions and a very lot of loons in play still. Very nice hit. What was the next one? The next one, number 19. This is number 18 by Motion. Let's see what this is. Well, this is more like an anti-2 setup. That's always risky. And we do the minor hit again. -3 on a Town Hall 10 account. Let's see what he does. He does in a kill squad. Suicide Hero. He puts in a baby drag. Baby drag does a lot of damage. Again, 3 buildings. And the queen's, well, she's just standing over there, hitting it without being hit. The queen, well, she will go to the Town Hall. Damn it, she's gone targeted. But the Town Hall will go down, and when the Town Hall's down, the miners got nowhere else to go but some light devs. And in a setup like this, when you put your blower over there at the Inferno, The loon will be killed by the poison spell. That's very good. He's got his king left now. King on the other side. King on the other side cleaning up, making sure those miners get in. And look at those miners. Those miners go from the blower to the Inferno Tower. That's what you want. So I think the game changer will be the new miners to place the Infernos completely open. An open compartment. Because anywhere you put a def in it, it will be attacked by the miners. Enemy king's in play. Well, this is not looking good. He got it in the end. But this is not looking that good. A lot of miners are on low health, but they're spread out very nicely. That's what you want with miners, not too much together. You want them to be in a heal spell, but preferably with attacking 3 deaths at the same time. If they're all gonna group up, they are no use. Spring traps are working nicely, but we do need to get that last whiz tower over there. Miners are not that not that strong, but there are so many of them. So you have to watch out for splash damage, but when you get an archer tower in front of them, it will be no problem. There is a whiz tower on the end, but the hound won't do anything, and there's a lot of miners left. And see how they take down this base. I can speed it up for you because it's only buildings left now. Hound does nothing, just flies over there scratching his ass. And this is how number 18 from Clantanemo Bay go down. Well, which is this one, number 18? We got number, this was a dip, and this was another basic, which was another 10 versus 10. And this was a Laloon attack, Suicide Laloon, take out that cannon, I think for funneling. Yes, get in the king. Queen, I think, will come behind it, and the 5 wall breakers will go in between the compartment of the air def and the archer, I guess, has to be. But she's, well, no, you can deploy them anytime. The archer, the wall breakers got nowhere else to go. They target the wall with the defense against it. Yes, like that. You can't go wrong over there. Can't be any bombs. Deploys his king ability, cleans up nicely. Look at how, look at how many damage that king does. King alone got about 15%, I think. Queen still alive with queen ability. 2 air devs went down, making a dent in this base. And as you can see, if you count the devs right now, it looks like sort of a Pac-Man. Where the queen stands now, there's no dev. So you just have to watch your blowers now. I think they will come from the north. No, they can come from the south as well. South as well, because you got no blowers then. Yes, south, no blowers. And from here on, it's good looting. Very well placed. Very well placed haste. Haste got nowhere else to go but to that. But they got a very heavy def over there. Queen. Tesla, whiz tower, blower, skeleton traps. Everything's happening over there. I think he deploys a heal spell right about now to heal those loons for getting to the Inferno. No heal spell. Swag heal spell. Well, that deploys them later on. I don't think he needed it. But it's better to drop it anyway. Swagging is never good. Well, the skeleton traps are messing up those loons over there, but there's a hound in there too. We always hope the skeleton traps go to the hound, but they won't. What's in play? Well, there's a hound in play. He drops an archer to get the hound out of the way. So the pups from the lava hound, if they come out, but they won't do any damage. But this is a nice triple. Very nice triple by basic. A suicide Laloon, still confident on these kinds of bases. Very nice hit on number 15, and the forelast I want to show you is the number 15 by Bogey. He's brought a kill squad. This is what he did the last time as well, his favorite kill squad. A few Valks in there, a few Wizzies, a Golem, and a Hog Raid. Hogs on Town Hall 10s is, well, I think it's going to be the attack for the next few weeks. Hogs and miners. The Wizzies stay alive a long time. Yes, he deploys his king and his queen on the other side. What's he about to do? I think the town hall will go away by the baby dragon and the wizard. That's a very well spotted. He's got a jump spell. His king will go in, but the queen will stay out. The king is targeted a little bit by the Inferno, but the golem tanks a lot and he puts his Valkyries in. Valkyries will go to the enemy queen. They will reach it and the bolas will clean up nicely. And again, the enemy queen stays out of the battle. The enemy queen stays out. I think the king hits the enemy queen now. Queen's at the top side, so she won't interfere with a hound in the clan castle. I think In the next few weeks, we'll see a lot of Town Hall 10 bases without a Hound in the Clan Castle. It was the most. Well, I think about every Town Hall 10. There was one or two with shitty CCs, and the rest were always Hounds. But if you put Hounds in there, it will be no problem against the Hoggies. The Hound won't do anything. Here they go. Very nicely deployed heal. Very nicely. The Whiz Towers won't do anything. Only the last Whiz Tower is going to be the problem. Oh, he got some Giants left. Some Giants left for distraction. Also, a long time ago I saw that. I saw that in the Town Hall 8 attacks. Where you could do surgical Hoggies. Where you put... Oh, everybody should remember. Or I'm getting old. One of both. They put in your Giant and your Hoggies behind it. The Giant tanks it. And the Hoggies will get the death out. Well, it still works. Still works here on this base. There's not a lot of Hogs left. So I don't think what would have happened if he didn't deploy those Giants over there. And the last few Hoggies killed this base. Very well done, Bogey. The last attack I'm gonna show you is the attack on number 14. Again by Bogey. He got a 6-pack. He got a 6-pack this war. One in the first few hours of the war and one in the last few hours of the war. And he is not going to shut up about it. He talks about it in the chat all the time. We're all tired of him. Yeah, you got a 6-pack. Finally. Now we should just get it over with, mate. Come on, you got a 6-pack. No, just making fun of you. It was very nice. It was very nice of him. He was a Town Hall 9 attacker for a very long time, but he went Town Hall 10 recently because we were missing some Town Hall 10s. And as usual, we've seen that before. People who are very good at Town Hall 9s tend to learn very quickly how to attack a Town Hall 10 and even a Town Hall 11. It's a sort of gameplay. I don't know how Supercell does it. That if you are good at a Town Hall 9, if you are excellent at a Town Hall 9, that strategies, the things you pick up, the way the troops walk will also work on a Town Hall 10 and a Town Hall 11. It's just the player who has to get confident. Again, the Queen stays out, so won't do anything to the Hound in the Clan Castle. Uses Queen ability, King and the Kill Squad go in, and again, well, how should we call this? Mass Hoggies. Mass Hoggies. He makes a Pac-Man in the base. If you look at it, it's a Pac-Man who eats something from the south side. All the Hoggies go in there, and I think, well, he should be fine right about now. And all the Hoggies in the heal with the freeze on the Inferno Tower. Well, most will survive. Damn it, they do hit some heavy giant bombs over there, but the freeze was excellent. Oh, damn it, another bomb. Deploys his heal. A little early, because there are a lot of Hoggies are outside of the heal spell right now. Few survive. Very well placed Springtrap over there. But the enemy King the King's still in play, and the Queen's still in play. And a few archers left. There's no death now but that archer tower, and the last 5 Hoggies get it. Very nicely planned. It's a tactic we're gonna see a lot. I don't know. I didn't see too many recaps from other clans. I saw the ones from now we warred against WHF2. They did a lot of Hogs attacks. I think from right about then we started to do Hogs. Very nice attack. Town Hall 10 versus 10. Again by Bogey. Very well done, Snake Eyes. I have to give a shout out to Clantanemo Bay. As I said, the war was right about even, but what they did on the Town Hall 11s was great. They had just had no dip fails. All their Town Hall 11s, they all got the dips. Very good. We failed a few dips. I didn't fail 2. I failed 1, and the other one was against the Town Hall 11, which was a last-second attack to assure the win. They had 1 player which was a no-show. It was a Town Hall 10. Well, I think we should have won this anyway, even if that player showed up. If that player showed up and he would have gotten 2 triples in the last few minutes, then he would have tripled Extractor and one of the other Town Hall 10s. Then it was an equal stars, and they would have won on percentage. But well, I highly doubt if that player would have gotten to 10 versus 10. Again, thank you very much, Clantanemo Bay, for a very nice war. Congrats on the Town Hall 11s of you and the Town Hall 10s. Well, they did a great job as well, but they didn't get as much 10 versus 10 as we did. But that is from our no-dip experience. Our 10s are getting better and better. Thank you very much for a very nice war. That's it for this recap. If you enjoyed it, please put your thumbs up and subscribe for more Kronos Wars. I'm Verbalkint, and I'm out. Bye-bye.